Would you like to open Konami's recommended game? Hey everyone, today is the day we get new Cross Duel content, including new cards, new raid, new events. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm back, and hopefully there isn't a patch to download this time. Oh, maintenance is currently underway. Would you like to open Konami's recommended game? Super Bomberman 2. Super Bomberman R2. My god, how many advertisements for other games can you put in Cross Duel? First it was the Link World, albeit that was in Master Duel as well. But Super Bomberman 2. It's not even out yet. Right, I guess we'll be back after the maintenance. Okay, our login multiplier. Are we going to get something good? Because I swear I get like times 10 every... Oh, I think they got rid of the times 5? Was that? Yeah, or was times 10 always the lowest? Alright, look it away. Okay. Okay, times 15, that's okay. Would have liked times 25, but... I think they got rid of the times 5, maybe. Rank season ends. Final rank, Platinum 3. I was almost Platinum 2. Ooh, 450, nice. But that should mean, now that I'm starting at Gold 3, it should mean I can get up to Platinum 1 next season fairly easily. Oh, exciting cards arrive. XYZ. I wonder if this is going to be like a fusion monster. No. Okay. Oh. Red Eyes Burn. Stray Lambs. Check out Gacha for more. I wonder if Stray Lambs is going to help you get out the higher level monsters. We are just off of what we need. Let's have a quick check and see if there are any new... Yes, there is. A tag team event. Trade once at the Tag Team EP Exchange. And we get 50 gems for that. Duel once, win 10 times, win 50 times, wow, for ultimate, only one ultimate materia though. Oh, there's the play mat, win a level 3 EX battle in 6 turns or less. Restore life points with assist heal. Okay. Doesn't seem like to be too amazing the stuff you get there, but the mat and everything is nice. Let's have a look at the card gacha. I don't want to buy 10 yet until I have... Yeah, I want to get 10, enough gems so I can get 10. So let's have a look at the event, I guess, first, and we'll see if we can get some gems from that. Or maybe we have a look at the new cards first. Alright, let's can we take a look? So, Red Eyes Black Dragon. When summoned, select one monster. It gains Blaze times 3 and Slowdown 1. And Blaze is, at the end of the battle phase, the player who controlled this monster takes 200 damage. Okay, so this could fit in like a snipe deck or just a kind of burn deck, right? So, you're going to set one monster and it's going to basically make the owner take 600 damage a turn. And the special is Blaze 2, which is really not that much worse, right? Yeah. So this is just good as like a special monster, and it's got Ignite, which is when summoned, transfer Blaze times 1 to all opponents' monsters in the same lane. Yeah, so this is definitely going down like the burn road. And let's have a look at XYZ Dragon Cannon. When summoned, take 3 of the monsters used as summon material for this monster from your graveyard and put them in storage. This monster gains all of those common skills. So the stored card kept in storage and returned. Okay, I guess this is like the thing they said was wrong. And returns to the owner's hand when the card leaves the field. Okay, so when the monster leaves the field, you get all the cards back. And it receives all the common skills. These skills are divided into buff skills, debuff skills, unique skills, immunity skills. So it basically gets the non-special, non-master skills for it. That's pretty good. And yeah, it looks like it needs 3 machine-type monsters to get that. So basically XYZ. I'll have to have a look to see what other machine types there are. That's pretty cool though, right? Because it does require 3, but you get all of the material back, and this card gets all of the skills for it. So, you know, if we think about what, like, if we just take X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, Z Metal Tank, right? And they're just like normal monsters. Oh my god, if Z Metal Tank is your ace monster. Because, like, if it's not your ace, right, you're going to have... okay, this is the ace effect, though. What's the special effect? Take 3 of the used materials on monsters from your graveyard, put them in storage. Okay, so it's only the master skill where it gets all of the abilities. But even then, if we think about it, it will get, what, attack debuff from X-Head Cannon, probably the super speed from Y Dragon Head. Ooh, you give Y Dragon Head and Z Metal Tank both super speed, right, and X-Head attack debuff. It will gain hyper speed. That's pretty cool. And, you know, it has Pierce, it has Cohesion as well, and Defense debuff. That could be interesting. I think the way people are going to use this is basically tributing 2 machines that have super speed for it. But I guess we'll have to see. What other new cards are there? Baby Dragon as a super rare. Type 1 monster, it gains Blaze. Okay. It's not amazing. I mean, I guess it's good in like a burn deck, right? Although it already has Ignite. Select one. When summoned, transfer Blaze to all opponent's monsters in the same lane. So, really, yeah, it's kind of weird, right? This has the chance of hitting more monsters, but this you can select a monster that's, like, not going at you. Yeah. I mean, it will probably see play if you're going for, like, a proper burn deck. I think this is actually going to make the Snipe deck potentially a lot more viable. When summoned, transfer Immobile to all opponent's monsters in the same lane until the end of the turn. Okay. Okay, that's alright. That actually... It definitely helps stop stuff. Oh, it is also an Inventor card. But it definitely... it helps stop monsters. First of all, I don't see this being used as an Inventor. There are other monsters with, like, better stats than this card. Its special is not bad, though. You know, you play it, like... A person's attacking you, you play it in that lane to, say, in defense mode. It stops their monsters from moving, so your opponent cannot play another monster in that lane. And that gives you a chance to, say, draw another card, to use it as a tribute, to buff up a cohesion monster. I don't know. Hard to say how good that will be, but yeah, interesting to play. Rocket Warrior. When destroyed in battle, transfer Blaze ×2 to the destroyed monster. Oh, wait. To the destroyed monster? I guess it means to the monster that destroyed it. I mean, 1500 is not bad. It also has Detonate, right? I feel like this card is just going to be used with Detonate, if it is used. But yeah, I mean, 1500 with Blaze ×2, it will definitely be used in a Blaze deck, or a burn deck. And the kind of cool thing about this is if it kills like a level 4, which has what, like 1800 or something, it's going to go down to 300, but it's going to deal the person who controls it 400 damage every turn. So they're more than, they're likely to sacrifice it. And if not, you can always kind of like just take the damage it deals you, I guess. But yeah, let's see. VY Tiger Catapult. So this is actually a 1 sacrifice. When summoned, take 2 of the monsters used as summon materials for your monster for this monster from your graveyard and put them in storage. And storage is basically when this card leaves the field, you get those monsters back, right? So I guess either you use this as like a 1 sacrifice monster with Blaze, or you give it its special skill. You need 2 machines, and yeah, you basically get them back. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But it's really interesting because it is kind of almost like it's like a free tribute summon, right? Obviously you're getting you're losing those monsters initially, but you do get them back when the monster dies. So it's almost like it's using no material at all, or it's just kind of like going, okay, you can't use these cards while I'm on the field. I mean, I think that's going to be better, obviously, than using a normal summon, like a normal sacrifice for it. But I guess the question is how good is it going to be? What other ones we have? Stray Lambs. Special summon 2 lamb monsters to your monster zones. So again, I think this is just supposed to be used for basically tributing stuff for like higher level monsters, right? The downside is you have to do this like after you've summoned for the turn, right? This happens after you summon monsters, but before the battle phase begins. So, I think this is okay. Definitely could see use in some decks that have high, like a lot of like tribute summon monsters in, because you can use this. Okay, in one case, your opponent summons Blue Eyes, right? Destroys your defense monster. You can use this to block that lane so that they can't actually do damage to you. Yeah, you are at a risk with the monster having 0 defense and 0 attack from them, like, using enemy controller or something like that, but it can save you damage. Otherwise, you have to kind of be in a position where 2 of your lanes are not being attacked, and then on the next turn you can sacrifice them for like a higher, like a Blue Eyes or something like that. Yeah, I think this one is one that like will see play, or at least like will be tested out to see if it works, because it can be used defensively and it can be used kind of offensively, which is quite good. So yeah, I think this one, like, people will try and use it, and we'll see if you can actually put in more like level 7, level 8 monsters by including that in the deck. Set 1 lane, all monsters in that lane gain Blaze and lose 500 attack. That's pretty good. We already have a card which, okay, you're probably not going to use this card over, what's it called? The other one that I'll put it up on screen. The other one that like, makes all the monsters lose 600 and gives them slowdown, right? You're probably not going to use it over that, and due to the limited number of spell slots, you may not use both. You might, but you may not use both. But this does mean that, but this is pretty good. It is going to do 500 to each and give them burn. This is, a must-have for a burn deck. And 500 is nothing to scoff at. Like, a lot of the time, your opponent might have 3 monsters in the lane. That's 1,500 right there that you can do. Not to mention your opponent's going to lose life points every time they hit you with it. So, yeah, it's not bad. I don't think you would have it in any other deck but a deck that plays like Snipe or Burn. It's definitely going to be interesting to create a Snipe/Burn, like a Snipe/Blaze deck from these cards. Red Eyes Burn. When set position is entered, your opponent's monsters gain Blaze and ×2 slowdown, ×1 upon entering. Oh, I think this just means both. I mean, monster gain... okay. You're not going to play this outside of a Blaze deck, right? But if you are playing this in a Blaze deck, hey, the monster gains immobile, right? It's not even till the end of the turn, right? The monster is just immobiled. And I can kind of see what you want to have as this kind of deck now. You're probably going to want to include Trap Hole as well to immobilize a monster. Once the monster is immobilized, you just stack Blaze upon that monster, and either your opponent can sacrifice it, or if they can't, they're just kind of like screwed in a way because they're going to be taking tons of blaze damage every turn. The one downside I can see with a Blaze deck, though, right, is that Blaze itself is not going to get you any life points. So the whole point, I think, is going to be defeating one person and then using some of the snipe effects that hit everyone to basically lower everyone just below 4,000 and then just burning down one person in particular. But I feel like this deck could be very good against the Z Metal Tank meta because... Okay, you have in this card, you have in Trap Hole. You put them down at like the two corners, right? And then the moment Z Metal Tank runs into that, it gets immobilized, and you just stack tons of burn onto it. And that person is very sad because I don't think the Z Metal Tank decks run any tribute summon monsters. Cool. Floodgate Trap Hole. When set position is entered, an opponent's monster that entered is changed to defense position and gains fear. So again, this is like a slightly worse Curse of Anubis. Yeah, why is this super rare, right? Curse of Anubis, we already have Curse of Anubis, which is just like better because it changes the monster to defense to 0. Changes to defense position and gains fear. Yeah, I guess it's just another card to include. Again, goes with all the burn strategies that you want to stop your opponent's monsters. You know, add stacks of burn to them. I definitely want to try it out. It definitely is looking like a viable option. And what have we got here? Alligator Sword. Alligator's Sword, in fact. 1500 level 4, has Ignite, has Intimidate. I think, like, you know, Ignite. It also has extra attack as well. Yeah. Gearfried the Iron Knight. Ooh, lots of defense, lots of attack. Very nice. Has Ignite. Might just see play in normal decks because of Provoke, though, as well. Yeah, this one's actually a pretty nice card. We definitely want to get that. V Tiger Jet, which is important because it's a machine. Ooh, it's also got Inventor. That is going to buff up the Inventor deck. And it's got super speed. I feel like if you're playing if you're playing the XYZ Dragon Cannon, you're probably going to want to put super speed on as many of your monsters as possible because it gains all of their effects. And again, all you need is 2 of the components to have super speed, and it will gain hyper speed. And yeah, this one's got nice stats as well. W Wing Catapult, again, super speed. You can tell what they're going for here. And this one also has Snipe and Ignite, which is cool. Machine Duplication. Select one level 4 or lower machine type monster you control. Special summon 2 monsters with the same name and common skill and reduce their attack and defense to 0. Select one monster, it gains fear. So again, works with the cannot change battle position during the main phase. Oh, is that just... So it was Curse... Oh, okay. I think I see why that other trap was different now, right? Fear means it's fully in defense mode. So if you combine this with... So this card's actually kind of cool, right? If your opponent plays like a Z Metal Tank or something in defense mode in the first turn, you give it fear, they can't switch it to attack mode. I think that's the difference with this card, right? Is that it gains permanent fear, whereas I think Curse of Anubis, it only gains fear until like the next turn, so they only can't switch it for 1 turn. So I think that's where this card kind of comes in, where the difference is in this card. So yeah, again, decent card. I think it works well with a lot of decks. Works well with the Blaze deck as well. Intercept Wave. Select one monster with negative skills. So, again, slow down, phantom, fear. So this is going to be like... I'm guessing this is going to also count the Blaze stuff as well. And it loses 1,500 attack and defense, which is quite a lot. So, yeah, going to be very good in certain decks. Upon battling, when your monster battles an attack position, an opponent's monster in attack position, your monster gains Intimidate. Seems alright. I'm not sure you would want to waste one of your precious slots for this card, but it works well with, you know, the last spell card we just saw, which keeps it in defense mode if your monster can't kill it. You can also you know, go, okay, there's a monster coming down my lane, it's got like 400 defense, let's throw down this card. Yeah, still not sure if you're going to want to like include it in. Energy absorbing monolith. Activation condition. If you would take damage from an effect, you instead recover life points equal to the amount of damage you would have taken. So, I wonder... I'm guessing this counts all of the blades. Say your opponent has like done blades on all of, multiple monsters, some have multiple stacks. You're going to take 800 damage from all the blazes at the end of the turn. I'm guessing this basically reverses that for the turn. Not sure if you're going to have that in, but if I guess the blaze snipe does become like a big meta, you probably will have that in. It would be nice for this though if it was like until the end of the turn, any effect damage you take gets converted into life points. Activation condition, when your monster is given negative skills, it gains immunity to negative skills. Okay, so again, they're giving us cards just in case the blaze meta becomes really powerful. They're giving us cards to counter it. And that is all the new cards. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying out the XYZ Metal tank. I don't think I'm going to like the Blaze deck all that much, but I do want to like give it a try. So yeah, what do we? Oh my god. Well, prepared to see a lot of that on the ladder. Alright, let's check out this event duel with Joey. Finished events, current events. Okay, 19 days left. So let's check out this event duel with Joey, see if we can earn some gems to buy like 10 of the new pack. Joey Wheeler is here. Team up with Joey, who controls the Red Eyes Black Dragon, to clear stages where rivals await. Oh, okay, so we get stuff that we can exchange, I see here. Yeah, I think basically the Red Eyes card pack would be good. Clear story 4 to earn. Okay. Tag team missions. Okay, that's just those. All right, well let's try it. Story 1. Kyber Corp says they have a special announcement. Okay, he's not even going to speak. Listen up, duelists. It hasn't gone unnoticed that you've been dueling night and day. In order to improve, he was moving too slowly. In order to improve our duel systems, Kyber Corp has been gathering dueling data from this tournament, but even I didn't expect we would gather so much so quickly. Heh, I underestimated your passion. As respect for your focus and dedication, I've created a new venue to cross duel, presenting the special tournament. This special tournament will periodically run concurrently with regular tournaments for a limited time. The rules are simple. Defeat everyone you encounter to stand at the top of the mountain. The rules will change with each special tournament. The rules for this event are a tag duel. Will you take control of your tag partner's pieces to conquer the board, or will you resort to that silly nonsense known as teamwork? Do what you think is best. I'll be handing out rewards to all those who seize the glory. I'll see that statement lit a fire under your eyes, as it should. Your friend and foes will each have their own strategies to win. Can you navigate the battlefield to get what you want? Ha 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 ha. Everyone's rushing off to find a partner. Oh no, the only person that's left for us is Joey. No. Kyber's giving out prizes. Since when did he get so nice? I gotta enter this tournament. Huh? You and me just made eye contact. That means we're dueling. Right here and right now. Neither of us have partners. We can't tag duel. Oops, you're right. I forgot this was... Oh my god. Tag duel. When I think of partners, Yugi's the first name that comes to mind. Oh god. Who translated this? But I can't keep relying on him. I can't grow as a duelist if I keep doing that. I gotta win this tournament without his help. So I'll team with this new fella instead. Unless you already have a tag partner. What do you say? We gotta give it a go. Fine. Nice, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know your name yet. I'm Jolie Weir, and you are nice to meet you. But enough of the introductions. The only way we can really get to know each other is through dueling. Why is dueling with a capital D as well? Why is da with a capital... Oh, okay, da is the first part of the sentence, but... Cards speak louder than words. Hey, I see some duelists over there. Let's go and introduce ourselves to them. Battle 1 unlocked. First victory, and we get obtainables. Okay, so this should give us enough to buy the packs. So we'll do this. We'll buy the packs, and then... Oh, it's already on auto. You know what? I'm going to turn it off auto just so we can, like, get a look at the kind of cards Joey's playing here. I'll keep it on fast forward, though. Okay, so Ignite. Ignite again. Although, like, you know, I guess one downside of Ignite, right, like, is the AI is going to use it absolutely terribly. I mean, like, why put Ignite on... you know, on the monsters that you're about to kill? Like, surely you would want to put your cards in defense mode so that you're at least going to get, like, one turn of Ignite out of it. So, yeah, Ignite, it definitely feels really weird. It definitely feels you need to combine it with traps that stop your monsters, basically. Alright, let's just send more stuff up the middle, I guess. Time Wizard. He's got Alligator Sword. Ah. First time I've seen this one. Negation to all monsters in defense mode. I guess these are like... Are these new characters with new decks? It negated the burn. Alright, we're just going to stick stuff into attack mode. Is this, like, immobile for good? Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, we're just going to stick stuff in attack mode. We'll sacrifice it when we get the chance. Oh, here's Red Eyes! So yeah, he's got double Blaze on, and... So, kind of cool. Has basically, what, 1,000 points of damage it can do if the monsters don't get destroyed on the turn it's summoned. Shadow Spell. Alright, well I think we're just going to sacrifice the two monsters we have here. We can leave that with Blaze, to be honest. Let's just, yeah, sacrifice these two. Leave that on with Blaze. And we'll get rid of this. Again, I'm not sure like how good Blaze is going to be in like a real duel where everyone is just like rushing to attack and get your life points. You're definitely going to have to combine it with like all of the trap cards that we've seen and everything. And I wonder if that would be enough, right? Like, I wonder if like, for example, Trap Hole here, right? Immobilizes their monster. Oh, okay, duel's over. I wonder if that would be enough, right? You immobilize the monster and you're just basically stacking it with burn. Obviously, they can sacrifice that monster. First victory reward obtained, 30 gems. Nice. And then we got 10 Tag Duel EP. So I wonder if we'll get more EP as we go on. Because, you know, 10's not bad. It would mean 100 duels to get that. Although then again, we've only got like a limited amount of duels that we can actually do here. Well, you can tell the one I really, really want here is XYZ Dragon Cannon. Come on, Dragon Cannon. Oh, it also includes cards from the old set. I guess I should have opened it one by one, right? But what did we get? We got Gearfried and the Absorbing Monolith, and that was it. Okay. I guess I should have realized. Why? Wait, 27 days? It's only going to last there 1 day longer? Okay, I should have opened it one at a time. I honestly thought it was just going to include the new cards. But yeah, here we go. Possible card list. So it does also include everything from the old set as well. And if we go on to this, it just includes like the old set and not the new one. Okay, that's interesting. So I wonder if going forward they're just always going to do this, or whether this is just like a mini expansion and they're going to do like a bigger expansion going forward. Because, you know, seeing as this card is just like the base set with more cards, it's going to make it hard. Like, I didn't even get, like, I got 2 rares, right? It's going to make it harder to basically get even the common cards in this new set, unless you buy, like, a lot of packs. And it's going to make it even harder to get the new ultra rares and the new super rares without, like, crafting them, because you've now got, you know, like, you know, all of this potentially that you can get as well as these. So yeah, kind of a weird decision there. I really hope that going forward they're not going to do this for every pack, where they just like go, oh hey, here's a new small pack, we're just adding all the cards into the same pack, because that would be really, really weird, you know? Like, just make it really difficult to get any of the new cards. You know, ideally I would just, rather than there being like a limited time on the pack, if they could just keep it around and you can just buy it whenever you want. What I was expecting was that this pack was just going to contain these new cards. I know there's not many of them, but I figure it was just going to contain these new cards, and then you obviously wouldn't buy as many of these packs as you would the old ones, because you would get what you need. It would just make it, I guess it would have made it a lot easier to get these cards, but, you know, that's what it would mean for a new pack. So yeah, kind of weird decision there. That has been our first look at the new expansion. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'm definitely going to, as soon as I pull a Red Eyes or an XYZ Dragon Cannon, I will let you know, and I will make a deck and try and see how good it is. And, or, you know, if I come against it in the ladder, I'll try and record it, and we can take a look and see how good the deck is. Well, anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more Cross Duel content, and I will see you on the ladder.